Okay, Leo, let's get into it. You're reading, you're channeling. When I started to do Taurus, I just got this sly grin. And I got a really sly grin when I started tapping into your energy, Leo. So I'm just going to be honest. I mean, this is going to resonate with probably not a ton of you or not to the degree, but maybe, but some Leos may blow up their lives, okay? So I see some of you really coloring outside of the lines. Some of you may have a small bout of a midlife crisis, regardless of how old you are, in the negative way. I think some midlife crisis can be really great, learning to let go, not giving a fuck about things, really, um, living your life more authentically. But I think it's what's happened is the pendulum is going to swing to, you're going to overcorrect, some of you, probably a very small few. You may sleep with someone really younger. You may really lean into some new hobbies or activities. You're feeling your oats, which made me think of horses. Um, some of you may, even if you don't have an affair, be texting with someone or something. And it's almost like you want to get caught in some way. I'm getting a tower feel, things like that. What is that? Oh, is it my niece's birthday is tomorrow. Okay. So, so for some of you, it's you want your life to blow up and it's going to end something, a relationship, whatever. It you didn't, sometimes some people will subconsciously want to get caught because it will force a situation. Some of you, though, it will be a catalyst to that breakdown, that breakthrough will be a breakthrough to have an open and honest, really, truly honest discussion and actually may end up healing the relationship. I see it I see something coming to a head. So what else did I write? Stray, swing, overcorrect, but will come back to the center and be balanced. I mean, that was really, and then I felt the need just to let your cards go. Usually I get more, but that was such a strong, in some way it's a really happy, and I'm really happy for you guys. For some of you, a difficult conversation needs to happen. And I guess you can control if you're the one that truly needs to have the conversation. I mean, there are a couple of different ways about it. One, your behavior can force it from the other person, or you can bring it up. Seven of Cups. Yeah, I feel as though you're not super happy where you are. The grass is greener. Yeah, so maybe you're window shopping. You could be window shopping by texting with people. You could be, I almost see that being window shopping your life. Okay, where am I? What do I want different? This card can be read negatively as scattered energy, not being able to make a decision. But it can also is an energy of creativity, and we need that time to daydream and make goals and fantasize about how our life could be in order to make a plan to where we want to go. But you may be in the doldrums. I will admit that was a science term I learned with my son because I always thought of the doldrums. I didn't realize it was a meteorologic, like a weather actual pattern, which I'm sure all of you know. And so, whatever, I'm embarrassed. But I thought the doldrums was just almost that Four of Cups energy, just being blah and your mojo's gone, which is awful for a Leo. But the doldrums is actually near the equator where there's just no wind. So, anyway, Two of Shields, I read it a little differently in this card because as you can see, these two are meeting over the water, up over the water. To me, it's almost a Two of Swords energy in the sense that it's a meeting of the minds. They're meeting on neutral ground. They're, instead of having it be, maybe you're in a pattern where you just fight, you're triggered and you fight and you have the same fight. This is getting out of that emotions, those stories we put into things, and really being fucking 100% honest with each other. And really hashing it out with someone. Who is this? Pendragon. Oh, Castle Pendragon. So, maybe someone's going to give you an ultimatum. You need to shit or get off the pot. Make a choice. Make a decision. I feel like this is a weird energy for Leo to be in. But I see it. Okay, wow. That's very phallic. King of Shields. So the Eight of Wands. Yeah. Okay, here's that little mini midlife crisis and maybe doing some things a little bit crazy for a fixed Leo sign. Maybe you may make some big changes. You may find a new job, move, get a divorce, whatever. Or it could be more, it doesn't have to be that intense. But it's going to have a pretty significant shift. It could have implications on your finance, good or bad. I could also see for confirmed bachelors, whatever your gender is, we all know what that term means, moving forward. So you could have been a confirmed bachelor that all of a sudden is getting married and having kids, and people will be like, what the fuck? Where did this come from? But you're going to put a lot of things, you're going to put a lot of things in motion. So this could all start coming back to you at the same time. But I think a fire sign's pretty good at a lot of energy and action all at once. It could motivate you. It could help you pick. It could help you move on and get out of this sort of, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. You could move house. You could gain a windfall, some backing. You may buy a house. Here's a farm too. It's so weird. Maybe some of you want to go and live on a farm, have horses or cows, or set up a nice kind of the homestead of your dreams, whatever that is. I mean, that could be an apartment in the city or a house with some land. It doesn't matter, but whatever your idea. The energy's kind of all over the place, Leo. Wow. Okay, yeah. I do think of romance is at the center of it, or your love life, or wanting to be in love, wanting to feel attracted to and by someone, wanting to get your mojo back. Maybe Taurus kind of got this, that you've been living your life. Wow, holy shit. The Two of Cups and the Lovers above it. Jeez, wow. Living your life for you, and maybe you realized you had been checking things off a list and doing what looks good for everyone, and maybe denying yourself your authentic wishes and dreams and what truly will make you happy. This is just so phallic. It's like pew pew. Coming toward, could be an earth sign, but doesn't have to be. So absolutely meeting someone, being very attracted to someone, being connected to someone, wanting to make it official. Wow. Another, so the King of Pentacles twice. And the Nine of, someone else had this. This is the light of the end of the tunnel. Any suffering or confusion or waiting or this type of energy, that scattered energy, the daydreaming, sorry, but not being able to put things into action. Yeah, so maybe you've been on a, so this is a different message, on a pause. Maybe you've been waiting for a divorce. Maybe you've been waiting for someone else to get a divorce. Maybe you've been waiting for something business. Someone's going to retire and you wanted to apply for that job or whatever. The holding pattern is breaking and you're able to move forward. You can break free from something, and it's weird. It's like you're going to be you're going to be fine financially, or it's going to increase your finances. I could definitely see you moving your living situation, moving your job, something tangible changing in your life. Who's in your bed? Maybe you're crashing and burning just like horrifically, but it's all for the best. I don't know, I'm getting some conflicting energies. Or, I mean, this could be happening around you. This could be happening to you. If you're cross-watching, but passion and connection in your life is driving this. I think you've missed the connection. So you're either going to reconnect or and become stronger, or it's going to crash and burn, which is, the Lover's card is also about commitment, and it really asks you to, I mean, it's one thing to get married and say, I cherish you and whatever forever, but it's every day, your entire marriage, making choices that reflect that you're committed and choosing that person. It doesn't have to be all the time. That would be, excuse me, a bit much, but you can use that for your life in general. Where do you spend your time? You may even want to do a little tracker. And what am I truly committed to? And by where do I spend my time and energy and money and all those things? I'm sorry. So, what are your commitments? What are you really passionate about? What are you really tied to? What needs to be let go? What are your dreams you've been putting off and you realize, why am I waiting? Life is too short. I need to make these things happen now, or lay the groundwork. Interesting reading, Leo. I'm just going to leave it there and let you guys think about it. And I hope you have a great December. The overview readings for 2021, if they're not up by the time I post this, because they're already done, they'll be up shortly. So if you wanted to check those out, I would appreciate it. Take care. Bye.